This, what you're about to see, is my definition of what you should get in terms of a death penalty. Not having to wait. I'm talking right after the trial. Get it out the way, and not have that taxpayers have something like this on the billing. Come to find out, whenever I started looking into this story a while back, I really didn't pay attention because I didn't know the extremes of it. But you have a guy that killed his brother, his wife, and kids, and the way he did it, it's disgustingly insane. So let's go ahead and listen to this. It's terrible.
Sentencing of one of New Jersey's most high-profile and shocking murder cases in recent memory. A judge sentenced Paul Caneiro to life in prison without parole for killing his brother's entire family, including 2 children. The reason for such a heartless act? Greed, in an attempt to cover up a massive fraud payout. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates live in Freehold with the details. Tony.
And David, the grieving extended Caneiro family members hope that they will never again have to step into a courtroom to defend keeping Paul Caneiro in prison for the rest of his life. And that sentence that the judge imposed today may be enough to make that possible.
He stole the source of joy and happiness in our lives and replaced it with bottomless sadness, sorrow, and grief.
Paul's small mind, warped by jealousy and greed, turned into deliberate, calculating, murderous deeds.
Bonnie and Betty Caritas addressed the judge as he asked them to, but those words were spoken for 59-year-old Paul Caneiro, who butchered his brother's entire family 7.5 years ago in Keith Caneiro's Colts Neck mansion, which surviving members say was a place he built for extended family gatherings.
The Satan in this room stole decades of laughter, holidays, graduations, and weddings from all of us.
Caneiro was locked in shackles, guarded by 3 officers as he faced sentencing day in a courtroom packed with friends and family who loved Keith, Jennifer, 11-year-old Jesse, and 8-year-old Sophia. Judge Mark Lemieux focusing deliberately on the murders of the children.
These children desperately tried to flee from inside their home while the defendant hunted them with a knife. These children experienced imaginable fear in the final moments of their lives as their uncle relentlessly pursued and attacked them.
Caneiro was convicted of murdering his younger brother's family, jealous of Keith's success, and in an attempt to hide 2 years of theft from a family company. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms for the murders and decades more years for 11 more convictions in the case.
Now, everything will be in the description box, but this right here is just something else. I guess he watched too many horror, and I don't know what gets into. I don't know what. This is just wild on the violence he provided. But please check the links, check my description box. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I come back with better videos of happiness and laughter. But like I said, this is my perfect example of what a death penalty should come to, or it should be.